Before this video has even started, I know I'm fighting an uphill battle because most of you probably think I'm trolling, or if you think I'm being serious, you must think I've lost my mind. But I promise you, if you actually take a few moments here to listen to this video, it will not only make your experience in gaming and Call of Duty better, but not to sound too grandiose, but it'll help make your life better and give you a better understanding as to why you think the way you do and why we behave the way we do when it comes to Call of Duty especially. It's a great example, the Call of Duty cycle, and how that extrapolates and is relevant in your life. The Call of Duty cycle, we all know about it. New Call of Duty comes out, we all get hyped, then we play the game and it's fun for a little bit, and then we complain, and then we start talking about how the past Call of Duties were so great, and then we look forward to the next Call of Duty, and then the Call of Duty comes out and the cycle keeps continuing, so on and so forth. Now this, surprisingly, is actually an evolutionary process happening right in front of your eyes that you may not be even aware of. I see, especially because I'll talk about Call of Duty here because it's a great example and a great way to showcase how this actually works. I see in the Call of Duty community on a regular basis how everyone loves to talk about past Call of Duties as being so great, present company included. We like to live in the past and nostalgia, and it doesn't have to be Call of Duty. So when I say Call of Duty, you can put any other thing in there you want: music, sports, movies, whatever it is that you view in the past as better than it is today presently. So for Call of Duty as an example, we, like I said, look in the past. Modern Warfare 2 back in 2009, greatest Call of Duty ever. Black Ops 2, greatest Call of Duty ever. Black Ops 1, greatest Call of Duty ever. And these present Call of Duties are horrible. And I think we can say that maybe the present Call of Duties aren't as great or as good as the past Call of Duties, but I don't think, and this is where I'm going to lose you now, but just give me a second, let me continue to explain myself, but I don't think the present Call of Duties are as bad, nor do I think the past Call of Duties are as good as our memory or as our opinion would dictate that to be. Because we view, here comes the science evolutionary process here, we as human beings always view the past through a thing called rose-colored glasses, which means that we look in the past and remember the good times mostly or predominantly. It is a way that we will build self-esteem for ourselves because we only have our memories. We do not have the present. The present's gone. Boom, it's now in the past. So everything in your mind really actually, getting metaphysical, man, everything is a memory. And our brain naturally takes out negative aspects of our past and tries to remember only the good memories. And the reasons are, there's a few reasons, but the main reasons though are it helps to build self-esteem by remembering good things in the past, and also helps us to build a good feeling of well-being as a human being by having memories of the past being more positive than negative. And that happens in Call of Duty. It happens with a lot of other things too. You can think about ex-girlfriends if you happen to have them, that oh man, that girl was great. Why'd we break up? I loved her. She was amazing. We had such a great time. I don't know why we ever broke up. And then you get back together with her and you're like, God damn, this bitch be crazy. Now I see why I broke up with her, and you leave her again. And then maybe you get back together and you break up because you're always just remembering the good things about her and forgetting about all the crazy shit that she did. And that's what Call of Duty is like. Like, we could look back to Modern Warfare 2 in 2009. Let's just look at that objectively, not subjectively. That game was broken beyond belief. If that game dropped today, people would be complaining like you wouldn't believe. Also, as time goes on, your expectations keep building up for things that you enjoyed in the past as well, which leads you to always be disappointed about what's happening in the present. There's a fact here as well that disappointment in life and everything that makes you unhappy and everything that makes you sad is only one thing happening. Your expectations were not met. That's the entire existence of your life for being unhappy. It's expectations not being met. You expected something to happen, you expected it to be great, expected it to be good. It didn't happen. You expected this to happen, didn't happen. Therefore, I'm upset. So lower your expectations is one thing you can do to make yourself a little bit more happy and less disappointed and less sad in life, is because the lower expectations you have of anything, the less upset you're going to be about everything. So remember Modern Warfare 2. Like I said, if that game launched today, it would be absolutely destroyed on the internet. So many broken things in that game, so many exploits that game has that current Call of Duties don't have. I don't need to list all the problems of Modern Warfare 2, but just a couple things. One man army noob tube. The UMP was completely and crazily overpowered and would be abused beyond belief today because you didn't have to equip stopping power with it. You could use cold-blooded with it. For those who didn't play Modern Warfare 2 2009, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but Call of Duty used to have stopping power and Ghost in the same perk slot. And with the UMP 45, you didn't have to equip stopping power. It was just given to it naturally, and you could equip Ghost and run around and not be seen on the radar and still have a 2-shot kill. Also, it had unlimited range. It was the most overpowered gun ever. The one man army noob tube, already mentioned that, with the grenade launchers, all kinds of exploits. I'm not going to list off every single problem with all the past Call of Duties, how great they are, but let's just keep it real. Those games were not perfect. They were good, they were fun, but it's also the evolutionary process of viewing the past through rose-colored glasses and forgetting about all the bad stuff. And then when you get to the present, we like to hate on the current Call of Duties and talk about how bad they are. And I mean, let's keep it real. Some of them are pretty goddamn bad, but they're not as bad as you think they are, because you are measuring them against a memory of the past that is not real. It's not realistic. What your memory of the past Call of Duties are not accurate. They are skewed 100 degrees way the hell out in left field to all the positivities, and in right field you're forgetting all about the mistakes, the problems. And like I said, that's with everything, whether it be politics, music, girlfriends, anything that you have a memory fondly of in your mind is 110% not a real memory. I mean, just to put this in some reference as well to you, nowadays in courts, eyewitnesses and memories of people and the crimes they've committed are not even being validated anymore, nor are they even being admissible in court because of how fallible it has now been proven people's memories are of the past. What we really think is happening in the past, what we really think we saw in the past, really has been proven to be about 30 to 40% right at best. We are missing 60 to 70% of an actual memories of the past and the real recollection of reality of what happened. So, listen, dude. Who the fuck even knows what the hell happened in the past, really? Am I even the ghost of 8? Who am I? What happened in the past? What really is going down? Our perceptions of reality and what we think we know are nowhere really in touch with what reality is, but reality is the perception we make of it. I'm here trying to guide you into a little bit more of a realistic take of reality is what I'm trying to say. So Modern Warfare 3 will be and could be one of the greatest Call of Duties ever. But you wouldn't know that, and you wouldn't let that be real because like I said, your memories are stuck in the past, which is not anyone's fault. That's how we're built, and you won't allow it to be the best Call of Duty ever. When Modern Warfare 2 2009 dropped, people didn't think it was the best Call of Duty ever. When Black Ops 2 dropped, people didn't think it was the best Call of Duty ever. When Black Ops 1 dropped, they didn't think it was the best Call of Duty ever. They had to give it years and years to step away from to compare it to everything else, which is not fair because, once again, they were remembering the past through rose-colored glasses, a perception of only remembering the positive aspects of those games before they would actually say, like, oh yeah, they were the greatest games ever. Perhaps maybe they weren't that great. I'm just saying that. I know, listen, I'm uphill battle here. A lot of you people probably aren't going to believe what I'm saying because you get cognitive dissonance too, but that's another time for another video. But Modern Warfare 3 could be a great game. I'm not saying that Vanguard was amazing. I'm not saying Cold War was amazing. I'm not saying Modern Warfare 1 was amazing, but they aren't as bad as you make them out to be. Not as bad as I make them out to be. It's just a fact. You can choose to believe me or not. It doesn't matter either way. I'm right, 110%. This is reality. You don't have to accept it. You can live in denial. Joe Biden isn't senile. Whatever it is, keep rocks your socks off, brother. Whatever floats your boat, whatever puts winds in your sail. Hey, man, keep on rocking the free world. I'm the Ghost of 8. Thank you for watching. Stay black, question authority, and don't let the reptilian shapeshifters bring you down.